Hello, this is your friend Luis Fe, and I am more than happy and glad to be here alive sharing with you this information. This is something quite serious in a way, but there is no reason why we cannot have fun with it, and especially since the changing times that are now dawning, make something of good use for all of us. So to all my brothers and sisters, this one goes for you!
So, the Illuminati code. Like they said in my family, all should be revealed until 33. I thought I had to wait until I was 33 years old, but luckily enough, things are being revealed to me right now. Alright, so what are the origins of the Illuminati art? At least, let's take it from the artistical point of view. A fun game you can play with this word, which is really symbolic, is that if you take the word Illuminati, right, and you capitalize the I's, and you take it like you were looking at it in a mirror, right? You flip it horizontally, then you can read from left to right Illuminati, and you can read from right to left Illuminati. Let me just to bring this little bigger so you can appreciate it. I hope you can appreciate it on this video. Then you can have like 3 columns. Those are the 3 eyes, and the word lum, the word nat, and their opposite, of course, right? If you take these 3 eyes, you can clearly see a column. If you take these 3 eyes of here, you can see another column, and this would form like some kind of triangle or pyramid, right? If you mix the U and the A, we have an A here, and we have an U here, and we have another here, right? And this is the universal symbol of Freemasonry, right? The square and the compass. So the lodge at the left, the lodge at the right. There's many Bible quotes you can relate to this, and light versus dark, and good versus evil, and all of that. But in the end, it all comes into place as to form one symbol, and everybody's sort of playing for the same team. So, what does this mean for those of us who enjoy meaning and are always looking to have meaning on things? Let's look at it in more detail. The word lum, from the Greek and Latin root, comes from lumin, which are the luminaries or the light bearers, people who are not afraid of sharing their knowledge and their so-called secrets, and they illuminate the world. And the word nat, it's innate, natal, or native. It's also come from the word renaissance. Those who have been sort of born again or born into this movement or societies, like if you would like to call it like that. There are also something called the NATO members of the lodges and things like that that are, I believe, are not in fashion anymore, but they exist. So if we go reverse or going the other way, like looking yourself at the mirror, lum becomes mul. And mul is the root word of multiply. To be fruitful and multiply and give fruit from what you know. It's also the Sanskrit root of the word Muladhara, which is the first chakra. And the word nat becomes tan. And if we add the sacred G of geometry that is also in the Freemasonry symbol, we have the root of the word tactile, or come in contact with, from the Latin word. And commonly, this is something really funny that I found. The word tan can be seen as severe contact with the sun. So I hope you can appreciate the symbolism of all this. When you become in contact with someone who has been truly sort of passed through a second birth in a more enlightened or a more whole being way, you would reach the root which can multiply fruits or can truly explain where is the kanda, or where is the origin of Kundalini and Muladhara and all of this beautiful yogic and Sanskrit tradition. Another motto of the 33 is the Ordo ab Chao, which is normally translated as out of chaos comes order. But if you know a little bit about physics and a little bit of many other things, order does not always spring from chaos. There is something called the chaotic way of view, which tends to create chaos, and the chaotic ordinance, which doesn't necessarily have to create chaos in order to evolve, which is something that I believe we should strive for because there's been enough chaos in the world. We can now have the platform to create a world of peace and a world of abundance and prosperity. So another famous phrase in all of this is novos ordo seclorum. But we can give an original new meaning to this because we do not have to fall into a submissive order. We all want to be free. So ordo can not only be translated as order, can also be translated as fellowship and other things. And we all want to be free, so why don't we ignite our freedom and become a part of the great movement or a great initiative, like I want to call it, an initiative for human sustainable development. You can send me an email to ignition@goal.com in case this strikes your curiosity or you would like to be a part of it in a more serious sense. So, what is bringing down the light? Do you see any similes or similitude between these? This is the seal, the Great Seal of the United States, and this is the escudo, or this is where is the flag of El Salvador, which I am from. And wow, some people have been dwelling on this for a long time, and I have some great papers that I would like to come to light on how and this symbol was created. I'm talking about this one on the right, because I am not a U.S. citizen. I am a citizen from El Salvador and Guatemala as well. So all I can say is that the hat is finally coming off. This is very clear if you can see it. If you would take off the hat, what do you think you would see on the back? Uh, this is God, union, and liberty. And this was supposed to bring freedom to all of us. This hat is also present in the United States Senate. But are we free? Do we have the level of freedom that we need? Under one point of view, of course we do. And under another point of view, we would never achieve total freedom if we continue to go this way.